Alright, this is just a short overview of using Google Wave for E4. First of all, just look at this YouTube video here. It's 15 tips on how to use Google Wave. It's very helpful. It shows you some of the different things that you can do, like, moving these things, searching through your inbox, some of the different tags you can use, how to add contacts, things like that. So what we're going to be using in E4, what we're going to be using Google Wave for is mostly for the managers of the different sections of the company, using it for a communication device that will help us to keep more current of everyone's projects and thoughts and things like that. So when you want to start a wave, and oftentimes this will happen right after the meeting in which we've talked about something, or even during a meeting, what we'll do is you'll go over here and you'll click New Wave, and then you put that little button there, and you'll add whoever is in the meeting. Let's say these people here. You can also click and drag. We don't have to do that, but you can click and drag. It's very easy. And then as you type, whatever you're typing is going to be visible to the other people in the meeting. So let's say this is, we're just going to clearly title this because it will be visible. So, experiments for meeting notes. Okay. You can also, if you do this, you can go over here. Meeting. This gives you a template for a meeting here with the agenda, location, time, attendees. Sometimes we'll open one of those up. Sometimes we'll just open a regular, like this one over here. And as you can see, sometimes something will happen, and you will have to you'll have to refresh it. But if we are working with this in a meeting, what we're going to do is everyone has editing. Everyone who is at the top here has editing rights. You can go in there and you can just edit as we go. You can also, the other thing that is wonderful about Google Wave is that you can link things. And so if you have a document that you're discussing, instead of going into a screen share, which we will probably still do sometimes, one of the things that you can do so that everyone has the document that you're talking about is you just put that little link there, and then you open it up, and the file is right there. Okay, so everyone knows what you're talking about. It's very easy, it's very fast. The other thing that you can do is you can link to specific videos. If you want somebody to look at a YouTube video, then what you do is you just go there, find that embedding link, and what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to put it here in the URL right there. Insert the link. And then everyone who needs to can also be writing different comments. So when somebody else is writing a comment, you'll see this their name right beside it. And so you can see the interaction. It's real time, and it's very useful to keep up to date with what people are saying. Now you can always do this. You can always post on this. Let's say I got out of this. That does not delete it. You can see I still have that old meeting title one. So let's go here. I could go back, and I could push edit, and then I would be able to do whatever I wanted to. Anyone who is in the meeting who is at the top of this bar here can do that. They can go and they can push that little edit button, and they can add to it whenever possible. So with E4, one of the things that we're going to be doing is we'll begin writing these meeting notes during the meeting, and then whatever specific question we're discussing, what we'll do is we will continue discussing it on the same board. So questions can stay in the same place. Now there are a few other things. What we have here is insert a yes, no, maybe. So look here. If we have a question that we want an answer to, then you can insert this particular thing. This is just a gadget that you are able to apply by going over here to extensions. Okay, there are a whole bunch of things. This is a conference call gadget, so we can conference into this particular note here if we wanted to do that. See, all you have to do is you have to check the people and say start conference, all of those sorts of things. It's hugely useful for what we do in E4. We'll probably be using Gtalk for a while Gvoice for a while before we actually start using this conference call, because this still has some things to be worked out in it, so we might not want to use that now. But as you can see, it's very easy to not just write text, and so you're not just working with a text like as in an email, but you're working with a group document that can be edited by all parties. And also you can put links, you can put documents, and it's all right there. So we're going to be using it with that. One of the things that you need to note is that this here turns into the name of the document. So you need to make sure to be clear on the name. Especially with meetings, you need to make sure that the meeting title is correct. So like here, I'm going to retitle this. So we're going to say MT for meeting, if it works that way. It's being a little slow. There we go. My Camtasia is playing with my computer and it's not really working. So we have to edit, and then we're going to do MT managers, and then the date. We'll do 7/1/2010. Okay? So then that titles it exactly the way that you want it to, and then you'll do location, time, attendees. These will probably be done by me before the meeting, but if they're not, then you can always open one up and anyone can edit that, and then it saves it here.